Hi, everyone. Welcome to Laura's View and Tarot 2. I am so glad you're here. Today's date is Thursday, July 21st, 2022. And tonight I wanted to share something with you. It's of interest, even if it's only a single layer of interest. Numerous outlets today are reporting in the MSN that the beautiful monarch butterfly is placed on an endangered species list. Now, monarch butterflies are unique and wonderful. They migrate from North to South America, and their entire migration takes 2 years. No single lifespan of a monarch goes the full distance, yet they know the route and repeat it endlessly, and it's an arduous journey. And with all the chemical interference that humans have provided, it's no surprise to me to see the monarch has become endangered. I would like that not to be true, and hopefully in the future that will change. We've seen other species go on the endangered species list and come off with awareness and habitat creation or preservation. But alt media is also reporting that it's possible that these are comms or communications. And I thought, who better to ask than the universe? So we're going to ask the universe tonight, is there more to the story? Is the fact that all of a sudden outlets across the planet are talking about how the monarch butterfly is now endangered, if that was some type of communication, and can you give us an idea, if so, by which side? So let's see what the cards have to say. Like I said, at the least of it, it's information we need to be aware of and be creating some habitat for monarch butterflies if we live anywhere where they, on their migratory path. But let's see if there's more to the story. The universe usually can let us know. 1 second. Ace of Swords, Four of Swords, Ace of Wands, Seven of Wands, Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot. Well, this is one of those reads where I'm going to say, even if you're just a regular viewer and you're not into tarot personally, you can kind of see what the cards are saying here. Our question was, is the news about monarch butterflies some kind of a communication? And we've got, I've never had a spread get this many aces. We have ace after ace after ace showing up here. It's incredible. So we're getting a big yes here. And it's clarified by the Four of Swords. Now, this Four of Swords, for me, always indicates that there's some information that's not yet public and may never be. And, you know, that's okay. We don't have to, if we're not high-ranking people, we don't always have to know every bit of information to be informed and aware. And it's often a card, too, of a period of rest. So we're getting a yes, that it's a calm, that there's going to be a brief respite. But yes, there's big news coming and events are going to be happening shortly. The Queen of Cups is about emotional intelligence. As always, when I see her, she's advising you and I and everyone that watches this to always, always, always use your own discernment. If something, no matter how much you trust them, if something doesn't resonate with you, don't question it. Trust your discernment and your discretion. So I want you to trust that I'm doing my best, and I am, that I'm fallible and I'm human. I I want there to be voices out there we can trust, but the voice you can trust the most is that of your emotional intelligence, your internal timepiece that tells you if something is truthful and resonates or not. And when it doesn't, listen. But we are getting that. To clarify that, we've got another ace here saying, yes, change is coming. The Chariot often involves younger energy that is governance related and always on the move, always on the move. Now, in tarot, the Chariot is often thought of as the younger emperor. He's always up for a challenge. He doesn't turn in no way is there any part of this card that's turning from a challenge. So let's see if we get a little more advice from the cards. And it's interesting. I still say, if you live in a flight path for monarch butterflies, please, please, please do what you can for their habitat. Okay. Our moment's coming. And there will be those who are allowed to walk away, but there's definitely going to be a defeat. If you can see this fellow, I'm going to hold him up a little closer to my camera. Look at that smile on his face. Okay. He was outnumbered. He stood his ground. He's holding several swords. He allowed his opponents to walk away, but he is the victor. Okay. So interesting. Let's see. Queen of Wands is showing up also on our spread here. She's a very, very blunt and fair representation. I think that may be something we have to look forward to, is some fairness, even if it's a little rough around the edges. You know, personally, do we want someone that was groomed their entire life to do perfect sound bites? I don't think you'd be listening to me or as many people watching, you know, alt media type things if that was what you wanted. And the Devil's showing up. Devil indicates that there's some change happening. It's interesting that if you ever look closely at the Devil card, the two people in front of him that are in shackles could easily get out of those shackles. And so often when we're ensnared in something that is not positive, it was not a good choice, it was our own free will, and we're reminded that by our own free will we can get out of it. So it's never too late to turn around and make those good choices and drop those shackles, whether they're chemical, lifestyle, political, whatever they are. It's never too late, because big change is coming, and it's coming quickly. And maybe that's part of what that butterfly calm was about. Just giving people, saying change is happening, and it's happening within the lifespan of a butterfly. So make those changes, make those choices. And as always, like I said, trust your internal compass on what you hear and what you see and what you choose to believe. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for joining me. Your time is precious, and I do appreciate that you spent part of it with me. There's a little background noise from household items happening in the background, and I hope you were still able to hear me okay. I send you my love, and I wish you the very, very best. Good night.